We all need someone to talk to in our life, a friend to whom we run in times of stress or strife, a friend who's always there throughout the years, a friend we know will care and take away our fears, a friend who's always near, waiting for our call to wipe away our tears and lift us when we fall, a loving friend indeed, on whom we can depend to fulfill our every need. Thank you, precious friend.
Well, when her husband told me, and it was the night they had found out, I was devastated. I mean, it was positively couldn't happen. She's too young. I've grown up with her. I've seen her children are my children's age.
I just feel like a fixer, and I felt like there was nothing I could do to help her or her family, and that was a terrible, terrible feeling for me.
It just seemed like it could not happen. It shouldn't have happened, but it did.
I drove up to Julie's house the day before her mastectomy surgery, and she was sitting in her front yard with her 2 children eating a popsicle. And as I pulled up into her driveway just to give her a hug and tell her I was praying for her and thinking about her, all I could think about was, here she sat with her two kids, and you know, what if she weren't there, you know, for those kids? And it could be any of us.
Breast cancer has always been very personal to me because my grandmother and great-grandmother had it. And when Julie was diagnosed with it, I realized that it could happen to any one of us at any time, and we needed to do something quickly.
When I first learned about Julie's diagnosis and heard that she was my age in the same circumstances as far as having young children, I of course thought about how it would affect my husband, my kids, and the rest of my family. And that was very scary for me. And then I learned that it's happening more and more. More women under 40 are getting diagnosed with breast cancer.
I became aware of the Friends organization, who is supporting research to develop an early warning test. And I realized that would just be an incredible way to change the future, because I could detect it early and Julie would not have to go through what she's been through, and hopefully no one else would have to either. It would change everything.
I really hadn't given much consideration to the fact that with research and money, we can get a test, a biological test, that would allow for early detection of breast cancer, 5 to 8 years earlier than any imaging could ever do. And I'll tell you, that'll change everything. It will save the lives of so many of our friends and family, and it will make an enormous difference.
We have the power to change this life experience for others. We can actually help save lives. Let's get this taken care of so no one else has to go through this again.
Hi, I'm Julie. I was diagnosed with breast cancer on November 2nd, 2005. Yes, it was devastating and frightening. But this story is not only about a diagnosis of this fearful disease. It is also about hope, about how friendship rallies around each of us, and how crisis brings to the surface the best in each of us. My friends are the real heroes here. Each one of my friends has taken one extra step up, out of fear into action. They have refused to stand by and just feel sorry about something that has happened to someone. They have taken it personally and have taken charge. They are determined to seize the opportunity to impact breast cancer by finding a method to detect it earlier, thereby changing the picture of breast cancer forever. We know intellectually that early detection of breast cancer is our key to survival. However, upon experiencing it, the awareness of what this could mean takes on a whole new level of understanding. Imagine the day when surgery is minimal and treatment is just a process that must be followed. Imagine the day when breast cancer is reduced from a life-threatening disease to an inconvenience. Imagine the day when the fear of the results of breast cancer does not haunt us. Because of my experience, my friends have grasped this realization and have chosen to act. They are my heroes. I hope you will join us all in our project to change from fear to hope.